Hello everybody and welcome. Now I'm really happy to bring you these two reviews. Now the reason I'm really excited about this is because I saw two really popular videos of these reviews. But they were the most boring things I've ever seen. Like they're just like, what's the Metacritic score for this card? Like how good is it? Would you rate it on a Black Lotus scale? I'm like, what the fuck? I just want to see the cards and what's in it. Like, I want somebody to read it to me, yeah, but I don't want to be like, what's the Metacritic score? It's a 6.5, my god. I just wanted to be read it to me. I want to know more about the deck. And thanks for watching and commenting and liking and subscribing if you do that. I really like this card, by the way. It can make a great commander. Zero Helgmash. This is a new card, by the way, from a new set. 2 colorless, 1 red, 1 white, 1 black. Haste. Hell Smasher attacks each combat of Fable. Hell Smasher has indestructible as long as it's your turn. Well, if it's attacking each combat of Fable, indestructible will cancel out the bad effect of that. I don't like that it's a 7-2. And if I would recommend anything, I'd add an armor or something to that to raise it up. But whenever a creature deals damage to Hell Service turn dies, put a 1/1 counter on Hell Smasher, which means it will do that for yourself. So even if I don't like it being like that, it does it for itself. Next up, we got Nomad Outpost. 1 red, 1 white, 1 black. That's good. What do you guys think about the new remake of Zendikar lands? I think they're pretty sweet. Would have made it even cooler. I never was a big fan of Zendikar lands for their price. But since they're being remade, I'm all for them. But I think it would have been cooler if they did the Zendikar land, but then you could have searched for free, because the whole premise of this is like there's free. It kind of reminds me of Shards of Alara mixed with Zendikar lands. But yeah, I think it would have been way cooler if you could have searched for one of free lands. I never understood Zendikar lands to begin with a little bit, because it's just like search your library for a land card. But there's cards like Evolving Wilds here that search your library for a basic land card, which you could do without the Zendikar land, which just lets you search your library for a land card and play it on the battlefield. But you have to take 1 life, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Fiery Fall deals 5 damage to our creature. I kind of like the upper deck better because it's just more fun to play. You guys will get to see me play against each other later on. Deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Damage to you. Up to 2 target creatures get 2/2 till on the turn. Active Treason, gain control of target creature until on the turn. Untap a creature, gains haste until on the turn. The other video, by the way, which is really shitty, was an ASMR video. If nobody knows like this, what that is, I hate it. It's basically, I'll just do it on the next card. Granko's Command. Put 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens on the battlefield. 1 colorless, 1 red. Yeah, it's basically like that. And so people will listen to that, and it's supposed to make you feel good and give you a tingly sensation. I think it's just really stupid. I think this deck could use a little bit more like good goblin cards in here. Deals 2 damage to target creature or player. It doesn't really need the white, but I guess it could be in there. Deals 2 damage to target creature or player. If they would have made this an all goblin deck, this deck could have been amazing. But it would have been way too expensive to do that. Sacrifice a creature, destroy target creature. I don't like some of the rares. I do love the mythics though, but this deck doesn't have really any good rares. Ban Sacrifice Reckless Man deals 4 damage to target creature or player. At the beginning of your upkeep, return red creature you control to its owner's hand. Whenever Scorch deals enters the battlefield, creatures you control get 1/0 to end the turn. Unearth. They brung back Unearth, and they also brung back Morph. I was like, so excited. I was like, yes, Magic's Yu-Gi-Oh! Once more. Because Morph basically, when you get, I'll show you in the other deck because it's not in this deck. Morph basically does a Yu-Gi-Oh! Ability. And I'll explain more of that later. Babak Chief enters the battlefield, put 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens on the battlefield. That's pretty good. You get a 4/4. Well, you get 2/2 and then 2 other ones for 4 mana, which is pretty good. It's another new card. Priest enters battlefield if you attacked with a creature this turn. Our Priest deals 2 damage to target creature or player. 2 red 1 goblins. The Unearth ability is pretty cool. I like Undying the best though, because it comes back with 1/1. Goblin spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Goblin creatures you control have haste. I was so excited when they brought back. Okay, so Sarkhan, I was super happy about. I was like, what the fuck, another Sarkhan? Yeah. And then it disappointed me because its end ability has nothing to do with Sarkhan. I thought it'd be like dragons or something, which would have been really sweet if it had to do with dragons. But no, it was like, you can draw 2 cards and discard your hand, which nobody's going to do because that minus each turn you do that, by the way. So each turn you draw 2 cards, then you discard your entire hand, which is really, really stupid. That's like a Tybalt ability. Why in the fuck would I want to discard? And it's super high mana to play, too. And then they brought back my other favorite planeswalker, my favorite male planeswalker for sure. Female would be Chandra, male would be Sauron. And I was like, fucking Sauron's back? He's actually okay. Like, his mana cost, if it was less, would be way better. Like, if it was, like, even just, like, 3 mana, 4 mana, he would be the most kick-ass card in the whole series. But he's still okay. You can still use him. I'm going to be doing a video where I show you guys all the new cards that are coming out, which will be sweet. Unearth, I'll read the Unearth. Return this card from the graveyard to the battlefield. Gain haste, exile at the beginning of your next end step. If it would leave the battlefield, Unearth only. So sorcery, target attacking creature. See all the goblins, but they don't got any of like the really good ones. Like Goblin King's not in here. This deck could have been like Goblin, but they had to add like white. I understand black and red would have been good in this deck, but the white was really unnecessary. I understand with the main card, that's why they added it. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, get 2/0 and gains haste on the turn. Get rid of this and add Goblin King. You could totally turn this deck into a suite. That's for the other one. We'll go over that in a little bit. Whenever a player enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. Like, here we go. Here's one Goblin card. It's not Goblin King. But X red one Goblin creature tokens on the battlefield. That's okay. Keep that. See, but you could turn this into a totally sweet Goblin deck. And I would recommend doing that. I would recommend getting rid of white and adding more good Goblin creatures. And add some more kill spells to the deck with black. And make this deck sweet. So next we're going to go over the other deck, my favorite one of the two, which I mentioned earlier. The reason it's my favorite one is I usually don't like blue, but this one's kind of fun to play. Also, I just love the card it gave me. This is not a new card, and it's ridiculous mana cost, but just looks super cool. Draw 3 cards, return Arcane Element to its owner's hand. It's a 3/4. I mean, if you can play it, it's great, because you can draw 3 cards. I always thought like drawing was stupid, but everybody corrects me on that. But if you Arrow Valley Trap, add some Ponders in here, add some like more mana leaks and stuff, and this deck could be set. Return target creature, non-land permanent. 1 blue, 1 red, 1 white. Terramorphic Expanse, Mystic Monastery. Let me see here. Let's go. With Splash Trap, if an opponent has 2 or more creatures under the battlefield under his or her control this turn, you may pay 1 blue or and play Whisper Trap's mana cost. Turn target creature to its 2 target creatures to their owner's hand. Counter target spell, black land cycling. Totally replace these with mana leaks. Inferno Trap, it's okay. I don't know why it's in this deck instead of the other one. Lightning Helix deals 3 damage. I guess this deck was supposed to be. Again, there's like an extra color. The extra color's okay, I guess. Counter target spell unless it's control base free. Would be way better if you just made this an Is It color deck. Look at the top 4 cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library. I understand why there's going to be a lot of Planeswalkers this set, because 2015 kind of showed you that the whole mechanic was going to be a lot of Planeswalkers, because there was like a lot of cards that did stuff based on how many Planeswalkers you had out. See, here's the Morph ability coming back. This is a new card. You may cast this card face down as a 2/2 creature for free this turn. Face up anytime. You cast Morph, and when Thousand win this turn, face up, return all other creatures to their owner's hand. And Morph is like when you go Yu-Gi-Oh! You can play a card face down. This is super cool. I wish I would have given it new artwork, but I'm super happy they reprinted it. Flying Vigilance Haste, 3/4. It's a great card. I loved that card as a kid. Flash Flying. As a kid, I mean, I was like 5 when that card came out, and it was fun to play, though. I was like, oh yeah, look at this card, look what I got. This card's sweet. 5/1, it's pretty good. But I was just like, yeah, this card's so cool. Yeah, Stonecloaker. Aquaman Entity. Tell me what you guys think, and please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Cora Hookmaster, Spark Appearance, Echo Tracer, Lone Missionary, Master Decoy, Willbender, Firethorn Seer, and remember my 100 subscriber giveaway I'm doing that's going to be really cool. Coral Trickster, Fetish Imposter, Feral Imposter, not Fetish Imposter. Another new card with a new ability, Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell this creature gets 1+0 to end the turn. That's pretty cool. Especially in this deck, if it was, as I said, if it was blue and red, this deck could be really, really sweet. I don't think white's necessary. They just added it because reveal top 5 cards of your library and separate them into 2 piles. And the opponent chooses one of those piles, put the pile into your hand and the other pile in your graveyard. Blocking creature gets 7+7 until end the turn. This is really stupid and doesn't need to be in here. Hold the line. I never liked this card. You could replace it with lots of better cards. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library, and the opponent separates those cards into 2 piles. Put one into your graveyard, other into your hand. You could totally just remove those for some better cards. But thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Remember, I'll be giving this thing away too. But yeah, and watch for a new video that's going to come out after this. It's going to be really, really sweet. And thanks for watching. Goodbye. Ikimasu.